Zhang Yiming, the founder of ByteDance, which is the parent company of TikTok, sat alone in his apartment in Singapore. Outside, reporters camped in front of his building. Inside, his phone buzzed with messages from lawyers, engineers, and government officials. And then the headline appeared: TikTok may face a full US ban by 2025. John closed his eyes. He had survived accusations, lawsuits, and political firestorms before, but this time it felt different. TikTok wasn't just an app anymore. It was a global battleground. Rewind to a decade earlier, TikTok wasn't TikTok. It wasn't a threat to national security. It wasn't the most addictive algorithm on earth. It was just a side project from a young entrepreneur who believed one thing: algorithms understand people better than people understand themselves. In 2016, ByteDance launched Douyin in China, a short video app built on a recommendation system so powerful it could predict your next obsession before you even felt it. 1 year later, they launched the global version, TikTok. Nobody could have predicted what would happen next. TikTok didn't grow. TikTok erupted. Kids, teenagers, parents, celebrities. Everyone was suddenly scrolling. In the time it took to watch a single YouTube video, TikTok could show you 20. Every swipe, every pause, every half second of attention fed the most advanced consumer algorithm ever created. TikTok conquered the world using 3 simple weapons. 1. Make users binge. 2. Make creators famous. 3. Make competitors panic. The genius was the speed. In a single afternoon, TikTok learned more about you than Instagram had learned in a year. Its secret? Short videos created infinite data points. 100 swipes, 100 decisions, 100 clues about who you truly are. By 2019, TikTok wasn't just a social app. It was a behavior prediction engine. And that's when governments started to notice. India struck first. Overnight, TikTok lost 200 million users. Then came Pakistan, then Indonesia. Then dozens of governments banned it on official devices. But nothing compared to what happened in the United States. In 2020, President Trump tried to ban TikTok completely. He claimed it was a national security threat. He demanded ByteDance sell the app to an American company. The deal fell apart. TikTok survived. But the war had only just begun. After years of pressure, TikTok launched something massive: Project Texas, a $2 billion plan to move U.S. user data to Oracle servers, new oversight boards, new internal rules, new restrictions on Chinese engineers. TikTok said, "We do not send U.S. data to China." But behind closed doors, the U.S. government wasn't convinced. Because China has a law, Chinese companies must hand over data if Beijing demands it. No questions asked. ByteDance insisted they were independent. China said ByteDance must comply. The U.S. didn't trust either of them. In 2024, something historic happened. The U.S. Congress passed a new law: ByteDance must sell TikTok, or TikTok will be banned nationwide. It wasn't a threat anymore. It was law. ByteDance sued. The government sued back. TikTok creators protested in Washington, and Beijing announced that selling TikTok's algorithm was illegal. TikTok was now trapped between 2 superpowers, a classic geopolitical chess match, with 170 million American users caught in the middle. And as 2025 began, the countdown to the forced sale was ticking. But politics wasn't TikTok's only problem. Behind the entertainment, behind the dances and memes, lay something darker. TikTok wasn't built around your friends. It was built around your impulses. Studies in 2023 and 2024 showed that kids as young as 12 were being pushed into depressive content. Predators used TikTok's recommendation system to find vulnerable teens. TikTok Shop was promoting unsafe, unregulated products. Misinformation spread faster on TikTok than any platform in history. TikTok denied these accusations. They built new safety teams, new moderation tools, new restrictions for minors. But the algorithm was too powerful, too efficient, too good at keeping people watching. Even TikTok employees admitted, the algorithm doesn't care if content is good or bad, only if it keeps you scrolling. And it worked. While governments fought TikTok, ByteDance expanded faster than any tech company in the world. TikTok's shop exploded, threatening Amazon. CapCut became the #1 editing app on Earth. TikTok Music launched and challenged Spotify. ByteDance's gaming division quietly became a billion-dollar giant. They began developing their own AI models in 2024 and 2025. Lemonade launched, flopped, and pivoted. Douyin in China introduced food delivery, restaurant reviews, and travel bookings. ByteDance wasn't just a social media company anymore. It was becoming an everything company. But all of that power came with a cost. Early 2025. The US deadline approached. ByteDance had only two options. 1. Sell TikTok without the algorithm. 2. Lose the US market forever. Beijing refused to let the algorithm leave China. The US refused to let TikTok stay without a sale. Zhang Yiming, no longer CEO but still the company's quiet architect, watched from the shadows. TikTok hired more lawyers, more lobbyists, more experts. But every expert agreed on one thing. No other app in history has been this powerful and this dangerous at the same time. If ByteDance sells TikTok, they lose their crown jewel. If they refuse, TikTok disappears from the United States. And as the deadline draws closer, the world waits. Will TikTok survive? Will it be sold? Will it be banned? Or will ByteDance find a third option no one has seen yet? One thing is certain. The story of TikTok is far from over, and the ending hasn't been written yet. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.